Yo, what's the deal? You got Long with the Six Skin Poet. I'm here to respond to Black people need to evaluate themselves. I'm definitely, I had to get up just to do this because it's actually very early in the morning. But I had to respond to this because I've been kind of concerned about this the whole black movement thing for a while. And I think it's really unfortunate. And I think that I can hear your frustration. I know that, you're getting frustrated with the situation. But I think there's something that you have to keep in mind. You're an individual and you want things as a whole for an entire race. You can't do that all by yourself. The only thing that you can do is be a movement on your by yourself. Now you can include other people in that, but like the saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Um, Black people have been brainwashed for years. At first, slavery was the physical beatdown of the race. Um, and nowadays it's changed. Nowadays it is a mental slavery because the things that were done yesterday, even though a lot of people will look at it and say, "Oh, slavery's over. It's over. You have no complaint now." They don't want to take responsibility for the things that were done, even if it wasn't them. They don't want to take responsibility for what was done to African Americans. They were ripped from their homes and stripped of culture and religion and when you lose that and then all of the culture that you have just fades away, then you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be lost because you don't have any ties to anything, any foundation. And if you look at children that are growing up, if you see a child that is ripped from their parents, it's the same example. And usually those children get tossed to the wayside and they don't have a future. Now there are some that luckily will make it out of that situation, but as a whole, as a percentage, you will see that um, they're usually the underdogs of society. And I think when other races look at that confusion that's so present, it's so prevalent in African American culture, they look at the culture. It's the people are confused. They do confusing things. They do things because they don't know the damage that it does. They don't understand the confusion that they're in. And so when you have a situation like that, you're going to have people who don't respect African Americans. It's not that African Americans need to do so much to um, appease other people. It is that they need to find themselves and they need to respect themselves and they need to be open minded to learn something new. But I mean, even since I've been on YouTube, I've been explaining to a lot of people about what I believe in certain issues. And it takes an open mind to listen to. But it's really funny because a lot of black people they don't want to accept anything. They're so stuck on being in the same their comfort zone. They don't want to come out of that. They don't want to be challenged. They want to just accept things that it's almost like a crabs in a bucket syndrome. Like, oh, we can't do this. Oh, and it's almost like Master said we can't do this. This is impossible, and it's really unfortunate. And really, the way that you have to look at it is you have to look at it like you're a leader. You have to be a movement upon yourself because you can't expect other people. That is, as African Americans, expect to wait around for a leader. When Obama appeared, then all of a sudden everybody just became so united. But what happened before him? Why is it that people have to wait for Obama to feel like they're a part of something? And I just think that this is unfortunate when it comes to race. It just shows a weakness. And in this way of life and with other cultures, that is what people prey on. They prey on weakness. You know, if you look at the United States, it's been a world power. Now it's weak. Nobody is going to respect the United States because, as a race, black people are the most disassociated with anything. They don't have really a culture. They're like a brand new culture. And so, of course, a lot of people are going to look at it like, well, damn, they're lost. And like I said, the best thing that you can do is stop feeling bad about it and allowing it to overtake you and take a new perspective. And that perspective being, you know, me as an individual, this is the way that I do it. I look at myself as an individual and I say, you know what? I need to represent myself to the best of my ability. And that's all you can do. You can't do anything else. But I'm not saying that change can't happen. You know, it's possible that it could. However, it's going to be more effective if you are to cause and effect that yourself instead of waiting around for a whole race to change that, you know, has undergone so much. It is a difficult situation, and you know, if somebody out there doesn't like me, it's going to be one of two things. Either I'm going to say, well, I don't really give a shit, or no, fuck that, you will respect me. And that's just the way that it's going to be. This has been Lone Wolf the Siskin Poet, and I do appreciate that because I feel like that is an issue, but as a whole, I would just say there are so many black people that are so closed-minded, and they need to come up out of that. And you can't force anybody to do anything. You can put the knowledge out there and hope that, you know, people will be able to reevaluate themselves and make changes for the better, but you can't make people do things. But I'm not gonna ramble on, but that's me and my point. Holla. Oh, subscribe to my channel. I never say that because I really don't care, but I really care about numbers of people who subscribe to my channel, but I guess I'll just say it because people say it.